Acabou, só jogo. Acabou, só jogo.
Sí.
Acabou, só jogo.
Into center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
Welcome, everybody. A fun-filled evening.
Well, looking at the Warriors, they have the best record in the league. Can you believe that? Possibly the most talented roster. Man, they really believe in themselves.
Yeah, and it's easy to believe in yourself when all you do is win. Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Warriors.
So they've got some firepower coming off.
Club really difficult to defend for an entire game because they always have fresh people coming in.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by Rain Man.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the...
Checked in for Alperen Şengün. And the Warriors also making a change. Rain Man checked in for Heel. Rockets trail by 16, and many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that. Shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
So the wing on the left. Houston moving it around. And here's Van Vliet from the arc.
You know, his scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Just 3 to shoot. A three-pointer. Wiggins. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offense. Offensively, for sure.
There's Green with the three. Another miss by Houston. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, "It feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I've had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time." Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
Oh, David. You are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, D.A., thanks. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Rain Man, and another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field. With the rise of positionless basketball, Clark, this has to be the most difficult era to be a center.
I would not disagree with that, quite honestly. I mean, they're asked to do a lot. I mean, if they're not elite rim runners as centers and shot blockers, they've got to be able to shoot and shoot. Perimeter, not just in the low post, and they still have to be able to finish around the basket. I think the biggest thing is they have to cover more ground defensively because how the game is played offensively with a lot of movement and pick and roll.
Thompson surveying the floor. Pass to Van Vliet, trying to get something going. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Rain Man, covered by Smith. There's 31 seconds left here in the third quarter, and the shot is good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Outside, Green shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight on the wing. Wiggins takes a 3, and that will fall. The 3-pointer on the line from the Rain Man.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be right back after this. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
All right, great pace, great energy. Keep throwing the ball ahead. You guys are just making the simple pass. It's good stuff.
Urging his team quite clearly to keep pushing the break.
And Kevin, Coach Kerr loves the energy right now. He's all about having the pace in his favor.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Steven Adams is out there with Grant. For Houston, they're shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Adams outside. Pass to Holiday. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rain Man. That's foul number 2 for him. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands. I guess makes sense. It's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
Tate, he's checked in for the Rockets. The shot's good.
And that play is tailor-made for Adams. Not many guys set a better screen and then the quick roll off it to get the finish.
Here's Rain Man. Green with the rebound. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Adams to the right side. Eason gets a wide open look. Tate finds Green. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Pass to Rain Man. He takes it in. It's good. Rain Man's got 24 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Shots good by Green.
You know, with his quickness, he's already good at creating separation for his shot. And we know he doesn't need much room to get his shot off either.
Gain moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Şengün's checked in for Steven Adams. Jabari Smith comes in for Jeff Green. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Tari Eason. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Tate. Pass to Rain Man. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
Outside, Green. Thompson outside. Smith outside. Green taking his time here. And a miss there on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Now Podziemski.
2 minutes.
Here's Rain Man. 6 on the shot clock. Buries it down low. Rain Man's got 16 points here in the second half.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Şengün with the screen for Thompson. Into the lane. Tries again, and it's Şengün getting it to go.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Rain Man.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Here's Rain Man, covered by VanVleet. Here's Rain Man. Looney down low. Şengün's there. Here's Rain Man. Nailed from three-point land. Rain Man's got 32 points.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Şengün with the ball. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control.
Hey, yo, bad play.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood. fun.
Yeah.